Can I have a refund?
No refunds.
Okay.
No refunds.
Why not?
We don't allow it. Sorry.
But
You're gonna have to take that up with corporate. Sorry.
what's corporate over there? They scamming. They scamming. Yo, close that damn door, bro. Close it.
I don't even know that. I don't feel it. Thank you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is a different person.
I'm still the same. I'm just Kenny.
Man.
I'm just Kenny now.
Kenny also God beef. Now I feel from far away. Wow.
That's my.
They got scared since the last time I saw them. I fear.
I'm straight now.
Period.
Good. Say hi.
Get out of my face. Out of my face. Who is she gonna choke?
This shit better be fire, Otter.
It's gonna be
This shit
fire.
better be fire.
I'm gonna go to
The custom paper wrap. Let's see it. Let's see it.
I might have been losing color.
We didn't see that.
No. Are you recording him? Yes. I did. The entire time. The embarrassment.
Look at that.
It makes me feel harder for ya. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it now? It gets harder to breathe when you're next to me. It gets harder to sleep when you're next to me. The dose of your love is like a remedy. I'll be waiting for you tonight in my dream. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it now? Every night before I fall asleep, I hope I dream you. And every day I swear that I won't eat my favorite taste is you. And every thought that goes through my head is the thought of you. I know you feel it. I know you feel it, feel it. Every night before I fall asleep, I hope I dream you. And every day I swear that I won't eat my favorite taste is you. And every thought that goes through my head is the thought of you. I know you feel it. I know you feel it, feel it. Can you feel it?
on the back of their brain. Always ahead, you know, I make that green like I was a vegetable.
Pussy tight, you wanna have it.
Star, power, lay down the pipe in the shower. Fall back, then I get louder. Wanted to tame all them cowards. Lying on me like I have it. I push them out into some traffic. Titties, they sing like lactic. Whatever I have, so you lack it. And don't you ask me my intention. Never had to counsel me, no, I don't even stress it. In the moody gang so long, don't even need the leverage. Block button ready so I wouldn't read the message. She been keeping tabs on me, I'm checking all the winky. She been keeping tabs on me, she like them extra freaky. She been keeping tabs on me, say something she can teach me. She been keeping tabs on me, her face it underneath me. Monster, don't sweat it. Pussy stay wet and it sound like spaghetti. Pussy stay wetter than a cup of Henny. Pussy stay wet but it never stay friendly. Don't friend me.
Ha 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 ha, Joker on this beat. Acting kinda crazy, yeah, I'll pull up on your street. Ha 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 ha, feeling kinda goofy. In my ball-made suit.
Ball-made suit, ball-made suit. Cherries in her ball-made suit, ball-made suit.
Vomit to the sides, 10 toes grippy, and they call her a fox. Up in her locks.
Baby, you're blind.
Staying in my ball-made suit.
It's nasty, never had a bitch or a nigga come at me. Wanna count stacks, bet yours come lacking. Ball-made suit, make yours look tacky. Ball-made suit, next to me, it won't happen. Next to me, it won't happen.
I'll be in her crib, contorting that bitch. She don't want smoke, I'm not doing shit. Hands off that lady, she's nervous. You bitches are mad, you seem nervous. Nice to hear she takes her shirt off. Wow, dude, you're really a
Pervert.
ball-made suit.
Ball-made suit, cherries in her ball-made suit, ball-made suit, ball-made suit, cherries in her ball-made suit. In my ball-made suit, ass looking fat and titties sitting cute. In my ball-made suit, forever 21, bitch, go back home.
And she's done with her Motorola, and she wearing hella Fendi, that Gucci Louis Fendi, Sosa in the Saint Laurent, drip down feeling confident.
In my ball-made suit, I'll be sitting up in my ball-made suit, in my ball-made suit. I just have one more question.
No.
You like to party?
Yeah.
Do you like to party? Yeah.
Do you like to party? Yeah. I like to make my hips shake. Drop it down, make it undertake.
Cali get disgusting. Puerto Rican don't disgust me. Every Sunday at my dinner smoke a fatty. What pertains to you could never make me happy. Boring bitches on the menu cannot happen. An agenda that may ruin all your habits.
Sexy girls around the club. Take some ass and do it well. Sexy girls around the club. Shake some ass and do it well. Sexy girls around the club.
Can you hear me?
Ass and do it well.
Can you hear me?
Sexy girls around the club.
Can you hear me?
Ass and do it well.
Can you hear me? Baby, if you're coming with me, come on, have it. Your addition is so welcome, you're a natural. But you know I am the Bowser of this castle. And I mean like a bitch or an asshole. All tied up, come on with me with the tassel. And they never understand, that's why I lasso.
Around the club. Those niggas got face. The way you make my heart race. The Joker. Why so serious?
I'm the Joker, baby. I'm the Joker, baby. Don't come close or I might get crazy. Oh shit, I'm the Joker, baby. Don't get close or I might go crazy. Say that I am sexy. Say that I am sexy. Say that I am sexy. Love me, baby. Say that I am sexy. Say that I am sexy. Say that I am sexy.
We got one more song for you guys tonight.
This is our last song.
Thank you guys for coming out.
This is our first show. Thank you, Autumn, for the platform, for the room. Appreciate it. And thank you all for being here. This feels so special. Oh my god. Okay, this song is called Wikipedia, Part 1. Bitch, get ready. All up in bed, got you crying with a headache. Left side to the leg, make da 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 da. The arch she blows, bitch fell down like dominoes. What is my first name? Nobody knows. We got too high off the edible. Thanks, sis. When I wake up, baby, just one wish. When I wake up, baby, just one wish. When I wake up, baby, just one wish. Shitting on bitches, shitting on bitches. I'm outside, don't knock on her lenses. Give me some space, need at least 30 inches. Behind me, and I need at least 30 inches inside me. Swallow it whole, feel pretty whole dentist. Chippy daddy, make a chicken for breakfast. Ate so much, left a good ass review. Came to the club and she asked for you. Why would I search for you? Nobody knew. Whoever you were, wherever you are, can you give me some space to get to the bar? Giving you something to live with. Come pay this cookie a visit. Giving you something to feel on. Money stay grown, stay real long. Just like the hair. Up in my pits. I thought you were dead. Hear my diss. GP like Sliss. I'm stepping a bit, bitch. Bitch, I'm ready. Shitting on bitches like I haven't already. And ask my baby, do you want to go steady? Betty, do. Shitting on bitches, that's all I do. Don't you want to go get who are you? Fancy who? Shitting on bitches, shitting on bitches. Serve me a plate, then I do the dishes. Which one even is this? Don't know me yet, but I'll be on your wish list. Top of the set, put this shit on your playlist. Wanna come live this? Shitting on bitches. It's just the business. I'm shitting on bitches. I fuck like a pro, eat all the dough, eat this cookie made an Oreo. Don't make me in milk, no, I won't even flow. I'm a sweet treat bitch with a real deep throat. I'm about that. Switch up my picks, double top tap. People must go to my page in the summer. I like your Linda, they see on me lover. Give me something to smother, like what you see from front to back. I turn it around cause my ex is bad. Jiggle from the whiplash, I'm gonna hear your neck crack. It's still I'm rocking this so I can get my leg back. I'm a top of it, on the dick, make it shoot up like a rocket. No nonsense, switch up my phone, these bitches switch topics.
biscuit darlings. Alright, so when you guys came in, you guys got a zine, a little pamphlet. So right now we are going to announce the winner of the raffle. If your zine happens to have a little trinket inside, you have won the raffle. Okay, great. Let me grab the gift. You have won a personalized tote. Congratulations. Okay, so now we are going to open up the floor. We have an open mic session. Our first performer will be Kandia Akili-Mudu.
Let's go, Kandia!
Welcome.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? So, when I wrote this song, I was just thinking to myself about Nina Simone's famous quote, how can you be an artist and not reflect the times? So, that's kind of the survival we're going for. Thank you so much, Alden, for asking me to be a part of this. You're a real one. I love you, Queen. Like they said, thank y'all so much for being here. And on that note, there's something different in the air tonight, like a memory you feel but can't see. Conversation turned to faded pictures that fulfill this prophecy. Looking to my left and to my right, at the future and what's to come, what's to come. Oh, I can hear my ancestors. They're calling me, they're guiding me, they're telling me all these indecipherable things, indecipherable things. Yeah. Till one night, about a week ago, I could hear it oh so clear. Till one night, about a week ago, I could hear it oh so clear. And they said, what goes around comes around. I said, what? They said, what goes around comes around. They said, what goes around. And I was like, oh, shit, what that mean though? And they said, what goes around. And I said, oh, so you mean that the struggles that we face in this present day are similar to the struggles that y'all faced back then? And if we don't look at our history, our true history, the history of our people and of this nation, then we'll make the same mistakes again. Right? And as I'm sure you can guess, they said,
I think when you know the history of a nation or the history
this is the voice of Nikki
or
Giovanni.
the history of a time, then you have to put everybody into its perspective. And I think that that's important just because in order to know where you're going, you have to know where you've been. You know, just on that level, it relates. I mean, here we are in 1972 discussing issues of, I know I talk about the president a lot, but Nixon has managed to raise more issues that had been solved 20 years ago than anybody ever thought was possible.
Sound familiar?
And, you know, our history,
Your current president?
Which that is. We don't know American history. Of course, you don't know black history. You don't even know your own history. And I say, the average American doesn't know his own history.
That was about the fact that the first change that takes place is in your mind. You have to change your mind before you change the way you live and the way you move. So when we said that the revolution will not be televised, we were saying that that the thing that's going to change people is something that no one will ever be able to capture on film. It will just be something that you see and all of a sudden you realize, I'm on the wrong page. Or I'm on the right page, but I'm on the wrong note. And I've got to get in sync with everyone else to understand what's happening in this country.
What goes around comes around.
So our next performer will be Cara McSongwe. Cara. Welcome, Cara, to the stage. Oh, she's also doing tarot readings. Oh, yeah. If you're interested.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm Cara. I'm going to be reading 2 separate pieces. I got one in this book, one on my phone. Don't mind the black continuity there. Anyway, okay, this one doesn't really have a title. Let's go. Okay. I am disillusioned with the world and fragrant ideas of my own unbecoming, which is a loose way of sitting in front of the mirror for hours, high off whatever draft is coming in from the window. I sat, I pondered, I'm sorry to anyone who has ever fallen in love with me. I make less and less sense, and the trees still don't grow here on the north side of February. I've been taking walks the long way, chasing down the shadow side of the moon. One gulp at a time, I'll drink the whole night. No ice, but the glass is chilled, and all of a sudden the world is illusion. But it acts like something you had to put together again. And by that, I mean put back together, if you catch my drift. There are surgical borders between me and people I love. Not all of them, though, and that's the problem. That's why I apologized earlier. Would you come on a midnight drive if I asked? Would you do one thing if I asked? Would you fill the space if I asked? And I know it feels like it's about me asking, but it's more about the would you. Are you sacred enough to be a premonition even without me? Between me and you, I went on the midnight drive alone, before I asked, and you can tell because the message sent at 2 a.m. down the road, and since I already drank the night, chilled, not iced, there was nothing to see, just my hand on the steering wheel and my breath waiting for me to take it, all foggy and distorted on the glass. I run a finger through my condensation and draw a map all the way to the place where the waves start to form to get that last bite of the shadow-soaked moon, and now I'm still hungry and the night is finished like a clean plate. The draft doesn't come in from the window anymore, and I'm stone cold sober, which is the white knuckle way of sitting in front of the mirror. I am still fragrant with disillusioned unbecomings, but I'm crossing state lines with a scalpel and 2 pumps of a barely beating heart to meet you where you love me, and I didn't eat the moon. Okay, this is a piece about grief. It's called I'll Meet You at the Funeral, The Death of Summer, and Other Things. I did not go to the funeral. This is an admission of sorts, of something ugly and true and then ugly once again. The idea that the days do not grow shorter or longer is alive. It's alive and it whispers in my ear with hot, heavy breath that the days are changing. They are cracking rib cages and bursting through the thinnest skin of each other in a desperate, sloppy, barely beating race to a finish that is conceptual at best. They are also sitting next to me on damp grass, mangled hands outstretched, asking if I change with them. I will, because one cannot without the other. And by that I mean I look down and there's an exit hole where my chest should be. I hear it late at night trying to knit itself back together. Futile beasts, both my longing and the thin sizzle of 80 degrees, the pair of which I have hidden somewhere in the labyrinth of understanding, which I have built and also where I lost myself in the process of building. When something dies, we say we've lost it, and when someone is gone, we say we've lost them. This is so precise in its meaning, the language turns surgical. When I was smaller, lost somewhere in the stigmata of rust-plated youth, I could not conceptualize something being lost in a way where it would not come back. It felt like such a bold-faced bastardization of the word and of meaning itself. To be lost means to exist somewhere unknown to the searcher. I will die a searcher is what I found out, and that is very different than to die searching. In one, there exists a conscious acceptance of an active state of being, and the other is a terminal condition, something ugly and true and then ugly once again. I lost summer in September of 2011. It was the last time heat like that could stomach looking me in the eye in a way that wasn't vulgar and different to the summers before that. Like the mirage of heat waves that separated me and a flat-chested June had gone through puberty. I kept a diary like a eulogy, the pages scratched and marred with pink and purple glitter gel. It's always interesting reading that diary back, seeing how clued in I was to ideas that I thought I birthed way later in life. But there they are, sitting on the page, half-baked with soft insides. I was exploring the idea of loss and the subsequent isolation it submerges one into at age 11. I was used to being the thing gone missing. I had grown comfortable exploring the feeling from the inside, cocooned in the knowledge that I was going to be the space and not the one trying to make sense of it, But something changed that summer. I noticed myself starting to tear down the middle in violent, jagged bursts. I was holding on to myself, desperate and out of breath. My heart was beating right through the exit hole in an embarrassing public display. It soon became all too much. I had to leave parts of me in that summer, sun-bleached and soggy with chlorinated pool water. I lost that violently separated part of myself, and summer as I knew it stayed with it. That fall, I mourned. Grief became the chamber in the top right section of my heart, and to this day, all perceived loss must still pass through it. Every summer after was considered a rendezvous at the cemetery, with trivial dreams of necromancy swarming the edges of my vision. 11 years later, I lost one of my best friends, and the revelation tried to pass through the grief chamber of my heart, but it clotted and tried to kill me instead. I knew before I knew, you know? And sometimes I think I'm still in that moment, between knowing and actually knowing. Everything was suspended except time, which exhausted itself and black holed my universe, and then started another one that was just like the old one, except my friend was gone. So for all intents and purposes, I never made it out of the black hole, which is also the exit hole where my chest should be. We had promised each other we would get married at 35, circumstances depending, and now I will never get married. Those two things are unrelated in the same way my left hand is from my right. They rely on different senses, but are both still my body. I don't know how to talk about it, which is fine. So sometimes I watch the three of them sit. My lost summer, my lost friend, my friend who I lost, and myself. I create stories where we are the same, and then we are everybody in the world, and then the world is evenly divided between the three of us like a pitless fruit. The universe's understanding of itself dripping down my hands in thick, slow drops as I cut the pieces smaller to savor them more. But it always ends the same. With me, full of the universe, which is full of my grief, because this is the version of the universe I pulled out of the black hole that is also my chest. Summer died in my arms, and years later, one of my best friends died outside of them. I did not go to the funeral. This is an admission of sorts, of something ugly and true, and then ugly once again.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Our next performer will be Carina Pierre-Louis. Sorry. You're good.
Hey everyone. Hi. I'm Carina. You could follow me at Poetry Concha, and I'll be reading one piece today. The next day, I awoke to a text. Crafting matchsticks for volcanoes. Swallowing my anxieties for you leaving, and the train crossed over. Leaving space for me in the aisle seat, where I saw us projected into planets, and the sand hit our hands a moment too close to be forgotten. Where your family stopped by, sharing ashes of our laughter, and the moonlight hung low, tugging a bit harder, hoping to stay true. To the windmills that stopped by the bite of my tongue, erasing the endings to the tired. Pulling at the crystal film that wraps our ocean, where my darkest of hearts could reach you. And your head swelled with honesty, sticky sweet coating my teeth, and I suck out the maple, heavy enough to spill.
Thank you, Carina Pierre-Louis. Sorry. Our next performer will be Julissa Emile. Julissa Emile. Woo!
Is anybody in here gay? I have a gay poem to do first. Specifically, it's a lesbian poem, but anybody here lesbian? It's amazing. I got scared for a second and thought my girlfriend might be the only person. My numbers so strong. Hi, my name is Julissa Emile. I do poems, and I also feel like I did them so much, and now I'm just like caught in just doing poems, which I love so much. But I also, I don't know, do other stuff. If you want to see me doing other stuff, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Mother Juniper. Yeah, I've got two poems for you. This first one is a lesbian vampire poem, which I thought would be fitting for the occasion. do you have anything else to say? I watched the L Word episode where she accidentally has sex with that vampire today for research purposes, so let's get into it. I always had a taste for blood. Nestled my tongue into a toothless crater and savored. She rarely comes unwanted, usually needs to be invited in. There is no blood without first emotion, just move towards anything. And we would play fight at recess. Hopscotch was never enough for our bloodlust. In 1936, Dracula's Daughter premiered, and every vampire has been queer since. I haven't seen my own reflection in days. The priest said, I could know love if I choose to be born again. I say apologies. I do not belong to this in the way I thought I once did. I say my own name and I taste blood. I bite my tongue. It does not suffice. The sacrifice need be a pound of flesh, a lifetime of maternal resentment. And the first time a girl drew blood from my skin, she held every part of my entirety in her mouth, and I let her. I would let her again drink of me, and I will sustain you, lover. Because sometimes you love a woman, and for some reason, that is what makes you a monster. Thank you. I think it's so cool of everybody coming out tonight. It's cold as fuck. It's so cold outside, so I think that, much love and affection to y'all for coming out and engaging in art, even though it's so cold. I love poetry and creation, human poetry and creation, and all the other art that human beings make that is flawed and messy, and also just like a part of the process of expressing and unfurling our beautiful little human souls. And I want to encourage y'all to keep creating. I hope that if you heard my poem and you were like, that wasn't really that good, that means you can write a poem too. So I hope you enjoy. Before I get into this last poem, it's a small excerpt from a longer piece that I have called Media Cult. I just want to share a quote from Octavia Butler because it's her year. It is the year that she prophesized on, and here we are. Create no images of God, except the images that God has provided. They are everywhere, in everything. God is change. Seed to tree, tree to forest, rain to river, river to sea, grubs to bees, bees to swarm, from one, many, from many, one, forever uniting, growing, dissolving, forever changing. The universe is God's self-portrait. Octavia Butler. Thank you. And this is my poem called Media Cult. It's a small excerpt from it, and then I will leave you. The moon told me last week that she's getting tired of nobody writing love poems about her dark side. She danced for us and said she has never been anything resembling half full. Darkness is not a nothingness. The void has never been empty. In the night, we say each other's names as if it were a shout into the forgotten, an invocation, the last prayer anyone will ever hear. Black folks with names long like scripture, the oldest religion I know of. We baptized ourselves in golden hour and tattooed holy on the inside of our mouths. We may not be the stars, but we are the heavens, the black background that was there before the light. The chaos was a black girl's full laughter. Try to silence it, and all you will hear is ringing in its absence. We will outlive cable. We already have. Our story will be the fight song on your Spotify weekly playlist. We are more than the sidekicks. We are the leg. We are the hip, the heartbeat that keeps the body moving. Looked the apocalypse in the eye. We healed each other and slept soundly the night after. There is more to life than television. We birthed everything that lives here. When they try to cut us out, we will rewrite as many parts of Genesis necessary. I am not afraid anymore. One day, there will be a love that envelops us, even if we have to create it for ourselves.
Wow. That was amazing. Thank you. Okay, so do we have any volunteers? Anyone want to come up and do a little something? Anything? Come on up. Any volunteers? Come on out.
Just walk into the front literally right now.
Okay, thank you. Beautiful.
Hi everyone. I'm not a huge performer, so I'm gonna try my best to get through this. It's a short story. It's a horror romance. There's trigger warning. There's a little bit of blood, a little bit of gore, but it's not too bad.
Are you looking for? Yes. Yeah, they're on the floor. Thank you. No problem.
The piece is called Intimacy in Doses. This is dedicated to every woman who has ever wanted to kill her lover. And my lover. It's been a week since we last spoke. 7 days since I've heard your vocal cords whine, those thin and tender little pieces of muscle straining to make out my name. I wish you could know how unremorseful I am, that the intensive isolation that's taken your place is preferable. I touch myself now and think of nothing. It's bliss. Last week you were overwhelmed with pleasure, unable to get past the first syllable of my name, choking on moans mixed with my spit. I looked down at you up at me. I joyously pumped my hips and held my breast, performing as your Jezebel once more. I closed my eyes, threw my head back gasping, and after a moment I realized that in addition to seeing nothing, I felt nothing. I felt the pressure of you inside of me. I felt the pressure of you inside of me. The weight of your hands guiding my hips, the sensation of your eyes on me, yet I realized I felt nothing. Our fucking sessions were objective, not the objectification born from womanhood, but from the sickness of your sex I let host within me. Our arrangement was no longer desirable. What I really wanted from you, my dear, was to make me feel something good. After engaging in weekly leechings, you left me emptier and emptier, and I still looked for the cure in you. And while you never led me to believe you were the answer, you still had to pay for the shortcoming. Admittedly, we buttered the clock. Slick hands glided past the 1, then the 2, how easily 3 months became a year. As the weeks blended together and our hard boundaries blurred, inevitably some parts of us muddled. Our first kiss was shared at Aunt Ginny's in a booth opposite to a party of 6. I pulled away quickly and scanned the room. No one was watching us. Intuitively, you knew I had strict parents. I knew you had done this before. That night, you fucked off my fake eyelashes, spending the better part of the next week finding little bits of me around your room. You decided to begin collecting me. Our next date, we skipped the formalities. Decidedly, there was no need to court me with $20 cocktails. To you, it must have seemed obvious that I was already smitten. To me, I felt like I'd be made a fool. I tried to prevent this. On my way out, I'd make sure to take every bit of myself with me. Except I didn't. I'd be back from my bra, then I'd sleep next to you and forget my glasses in the morning. When I come for no reason at all, I find you harboring my lip gloss atop your desk, which you mistook for another one of your industrial-grade paint supplies in its hardy aluminum tubing. In a morbid way, it was meant to be, wasn't it? Accredited to my forgetfulness, sure, but take into account the perfect set of circumstances leading me to continue giving myself to you. So now you can see why things had to end the way they did. It was fate. The white blanket, white walls, your white skin on the navy sheets, me observing your milky sleep situated in emancipated beer froth and dried semen. It was all too much. I, rendered motionless by my fear of being known, meditated on our current situation. I had spent another night rigidly laid beside you, close to comatose but unable to let go. Despite having drink after drink, my awareness only clung on tighter, leaving me overwhelmingly sober. Tension pressed against the marrow in my bones while my muscles twitched in anticipation. Still, I laid stiff. With a deep exhale, you shifted yourself to me. Your left arm came down, not on your side or your front, but instead on my waist, palming my navel. Just before we went to sleep, you asked to have sex. When you finished, you turned over, giving me silence. You did not touch me, you did not say goodnight. You considered penetration to be close enough. If we weren't through, I would have warned you. Intimacy in doses is quite dangerous. Unrestricted access to the flesh for hedonistic behavior of the lusty variety is swiftly punishable by natural order. Emotional castration at the very least. By the time you touched me in the morning, In the morning, I had come around to the same unspoken conclusion as you. I looked at your hand lying limply on me, your cuticle stuffed with plaster from the day shift, looking stronger than I'd remembered. I could laugh at myself for nearly taking to admiring you in that moment. Still, my decision was firm. That was close enough. Your spackling tool sat, excuse me. Your spackling tool sat on a cardboard box filled with miscellaneous equipment that holds your life together, just behind my head. While you fucked me doggy style hours earlier, my mind wandered, sight settling on that fine tool. The momentum sent me forward and back, allowing for the light to catch on the smooth steel, triggering my prophetic vision. Now on my back, I didn't have to look or search. I could feel its location. And like the little psychic you were, you sensed I was awake. I felt your fingers splay, grip, and pull me closer. Propping yourself up, you stared down at me, and I up at you. You closed your eyes and leaned in. Alone in your darkness, I fear what conclusions you may be coming to. I sneaked my arms above me, stretching and arching into you, sharply inhaling as your lips met mine, while your hand took to cradling my moon face. I was all shiny now, and I knew it. I was willing to be that girl for you. Upon exhaling, I closed my left hand around the little tool. I slipped my right arm over your shoulder, holding you close, buying just a moment to secure my grip. You pulled away slowly, tenderly caressing my face as if there was a way that things could have ended differently. Within a few seconds, my hand jutted past your face, your eyes tracking an item you couldn't quite make out. Just a glint, or a glare. Momentarily, we're standing in your kitchen again. You're showing me the spackle tool, or putty knife, or paint scraper, an item I didn't know came by so many names. I suppose I remember the variations because I'm crazy about wall construction. I don't think you told me because you thought I cared for it. I suppose these experiences are so weighty in my hands now because they still contain you. Holding the knife to your palm, you demonstrated its sharpness. Dangerous, you warned me. The corner of the blade dragged across your skin, steady and slowly. You did not flinch. We waited, disappointed the danger might have been a farce. Then a red thread appeared, ribboning right before us. It was here I forgot to think. I grabbed your bleeding hand greedily and put your palm to my unparted lips. In one move, I revealed my whole hand. I wasn't merely here to consume you. I cared, and that's what ruined everything. You moved your hand to replace them with your lips. Before I fell into your embrace, I looked at it just one more time. There was no resistance when I slit your throat. I hardly bothered to do a second pound. I expected the blade to get caught on muscle or cartilage, instigating some sort of violence. Alas, your trachea gaped wide for a tick before spurts began to rain down on me. My vision was stained red, even with my eyes closed, but I did not turn away. I allowed myself to be. Your blood was going through my nose, finding your way to my throat, choking me. I opened my mouth to draw in air, but I took in more of you. It's like you were stuck. I expected you to reach for your throat frantically, to assess the damage or simply out of shock, something. But you looked down on me as I might have expected. You might have until you were completely drained. It wasn't until I shoved you that your body reanimated at 5 times speed, frantically clutching and grasping and dying. I focused on coughing up whatever congealed in my esophagus, wiping my face over to almost to your level of desperation, but not quite. You were fighting death, and I was being born again, baptized in your holiest fluid. I was ecstatic, not frantic. By the time I could see clearly again, you were already gone, still and beautiful on your bedroom floor. It was far too messy to go through all of the parts of you I never got to explore. Ideally, I would have liked to live in you for a few days. It's for the best I didn't desecrate your corpse to have forced you to make room for me in death. Alive, you wouldn't have had a change of heart, so I simply stopped it from beating. I desired you in such a repressive manner, I crushed every solid gift you gave me, every plausible chance we had of getting close. You leaned into the opportunity. It's for the best things ended the way they did. Only a week ago, I was experiencing all the classic symptoms of depression. Anxiety, apathy, agitation, discontentment, excessive crying, guilt, irritability, hopelessness, loss of interest, lack of pleasure, mood swings, and sadness. Today, I woke up and felt true, unadulterated joy.
Anyone else want to come up?
Yeah, someone else.
Come on up. What's your name? Gentlemen. Welcome Michael to the stage.
Hi Hi, everybody. I am going to read something from a while ago. It's about someone I used to know. Yeah. It's called Examining My Ghosts. I hate goodbye letters, and I'm not a fan of ghost stories. Yet I feel like I've been forced between the two. I'm entangled in a mess of mementos and misspellings as if the past has been overwritten in a wet, glossy ink, and I can no longer read what's on the page. It's the feeling of misstepping, tripping on the sidewalk and not knowing what made you fall there. New York had been robbed of its familiar heat and populace, and was left to distill into the empty chasm of which I cradled within. I'd never known New York to be anything else. I saw a place wounded by absence, and in turn I filled it with a circus of bright and colorful dreams. Dreams that mended the absence. I dreamt of late nights in Stella Artois, a fire escape near Times Square, a view of the Chrysler from the bed, a snow-capped bench, and a statue we pissed on in Union. I dreamt of a small nook in the scaffolding next door, a momentary hurt in the cold where I could watch the city slowly begin to cocoon, surrendering to a biblically large silence. And somewhere in the mouth of that frigid reality I began to wilt. I would wake most mornings in a veil of sweat, caged in damp, twisted sheets, my heart bursting from the stress-induced nightmares that crashed in my mind at night, aching against my skull. For those months I would writhe in angst, walking around in a mess of strings, lassoing any person or idea that seemed to fit, at a time where everything felt jaded. I find that even now, as I sit here writing, I am still avoiding my ghost. To talk about him makes my mouth feel clogged, and the words that follow come out misshapen. To write about him makes me apprehensive, and to even begin to describe the range of emotion I felt leaves me helpless. Our relationship was invented by way of a brilliant streak of coincidence, born from an undoubtable, all-encompassing connection, blunt and apparent. Like a car crash, the result left two boys, stripped down to their most naked elements and tossed into a shrinking box, starved of connection. Sometimes I still can't believe how many parts of me got tangled in him, how many invaluable pieces of myself were given away without consideration. I was reduced to an unrecognizable thing, a thing only to be loved by him. And for a time, all that existed was the two of us, pushing through names and faces, in a year of social ineptitude.
Welcome, Max, to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Max Uswardi, and I'm usually a visual artist. I made this clip and I'm one of the vendors over there at the Gingham table. And I don't normally write because I stutter, but this year is the year that I face my fear and I let myself perform my art in front of people, because who cares, and I want to show my art to people. Yeah. Okay, this is an excerpt from a bigger piece called I've Got My Mother's Fear of Men. I've got my father's nose and my mother's fear of men. How could I, a man, fear my fellow men? After all, it's not all men. Not all men hate. Not all men hurt. Not all men are bad. If only I knew where these fantastical good men are. I was brought up in a stark contrast away from most men in this world because I was not raised as a boy but as a girl. And a girl I was for the first 14 years of my life. To many, this is not normal. It did not feel normal for me for a very long time. My first year or so of transition was riddled with doubt. And so there came the ugly man question. If I would be ugly as a man if I medically transitioned. I was a closeted, paranoid trans man living in the body of a young girl who, for a long time, didn't realize was trans, but knew that more revealing clothing made him uncomfortable anyways. This worked in my favor. I never noticed many men sitting around the sidewalk staring at me, nor did I receive any catcalls when I was younger. And to this day, I'm still unsure if I resembled a young trans man or a failed woman more. Either way, I took that as the reason people did not want to romantically pursue me. The men who have wronged me were not confined to my family. The men at my school continued to act like imbeciles too. I think I peaked when I was a 14-year-old girl and I went head-on in an impromptu debate against my principal, a man, about feminism and why I think it was stupid for girls to have stricter dress codes. This ended with a suspension and a concluding thought, that men were stupid, and this one in particular had a single-digit IQ point. He argued that boys had primal instincts, and that girls in their long hair would tempt them and distract them from studying. I remember thinking, how obliviously sexist. Who made him principal? The cis men around me were either cold, hateful, condescending, or some kind of bigot, and the worst were a nasty Venn diagram of all. My ex was that nasty Venn diagram. He was, in his own words, a gun-loving anarcho-capitalist who had asked me about guns, please, 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 in his Twitter bio. What a freak. How could I stoop so low? And 20 years after my mother gave birth to a baby girl, there I am, a trans man on testosterone going by he, him, having someone buried his female past 6 feet underground. I play guitar and banjo in a folk punk pseudo band, wear bright flashy outfits, cover my body in everlasting art, pierce my face with spikes, smell like smoke, and all the other things I do. All to say that I'm the exact opposite of what my parents thought I'd grow up to be. In spite of all this, and me genuinely liking who I am, I can't help but fear the new uncharted territory I now have to navigate. That is, the world of men and masculinity. There really is no guidebook to it. It's all case by case. But what kind of man do I want to be? Part of me doesn't fully want it. Maybe that's why I'm gender fluid. Maybe part of me deeply yearns for the female friendships I had growing up. The comfort of female-only friendships held me in a tight hug from an old friend that I've liberated myself from. That old friend I love with all my heart despite her many faults. Not even faults at times. It was simply that my identity and my personhood as a trans man was diametrically opposed to the conditions of a female-only friend group. However, I still yearn for that connection. The hair braiding and girl, you look amazing. The friendship bracelets, playing house with 2 moms with me as a dog. Being each other's hypothetical prom dates. I miss it a lot. What I really miss is the safety. As they say, men are from Mars and women are from Venus, but what happens when all you know is Venus and you long somewhat for Venus, but you know it's not the safe place for you? But Mars, with its rocky and sweltering hot surface, can be too much without preparation. No one prepared me for Mars. And when all the preparation you've been given was through abuse, of course you'll be scared. Sometimes I look into the mirror and the first thing that pops up is how devastatingly wrong I was about looking ugly as a man, because damn, do I look good. And the second thing that pops up is how much I look like my father. I have the same slight eye bags under my eyes, and the smile lines that I used to be so insecure about. I look into the mirror closer and see a boy who is scared, one who's afraid to make mistakes because now if I make mistakes as a man, I have to deal with it like a man. A boy without his father to help him navigate manhood. I look at a boy who has made many mistakes and dealt with them not very manly, in ways my mother would have been disappointed in. A boy who's been fucked over by men? No. Fellow boys in his life. I look at a boy who's had uncomfortably not been able to stop the cycles of generational trauma at times. Thus, maybe my mother's fear of men was right, and maybe she fears that one day she'll fear me too. Thank you.
Volunteers for the open mic. Come on down. Don't be shy.
Okay, Skylar.
Skylar. I don't know, I heard all of y'all poems and I was like very inspired. So I made 2 of these pieces over quarantine. So sorry, I'm kind of nervous. Just give me a few seconds. Losing someone you love is a gut-wrenching feeling. Knowing that person wasn't really a friend hurts even more. I never knew what the power of friendship was like. Always watched it on TV though, trying to mirror it in everyday life. Never had a real heart-to-heart. That must be why I'm so closed off now. Tired of the friendships that'll just come and go. They always leave and I'm stuck trying to release. The attachment is so surreal. It's like we're spiritually stuck together like glue. My mind is calling out to yours, wondering if you're actually listening. It never really works out the way you want it. It may take months or even years. The cry never ends. The loneliness hugs you like a scared child, and the paranoia clings to you like an overprotective parent. Knowing I take you back and try everything right hurts each and every time I try to chase you out of my mind. What's the point in connections? What's the point in friendships if they'll try to take what they get and leave the scraps? Okay, and this is my second one. You know it's coming, that time to go and find your way. You
can't bear it because it means leaving the comfort of what you know. The unknown, it terrifies you. You dream about it at night and what terrors would await there. You're no longer the scared and quiet girl you once were. You've blossomed into what some may call a lioness. Strong and powerful, you can do this. The ones you once could rely on are tired and worn out by their daily issues. Issues you may never know about. The ones kept hidden in a locked drawer of their mind. You knew time was running up. You were down and you couldn't voice it. Like you were chained to a chair underwater fighting for air. Bubbles rushing up to the surface for no one to see. It pains you. You have to face this part alone. Finding yourself is never easy. It's like a forest. Many paths you can see. They connect and others don't. The ones you can't see lead to a darker part of the forest, unknown of what may be waiting for you at the end. You don't know you've walked that part until you're already in it. You walk and walk. Try to go the right way, but you want to turn back. It's getting too dark, too scary for you. You want your mom, the comfort of your house, the place you once knew for sure you would have forever. But it's time to see clearly. These paths lead to something beautiful or heartbreaking, but you can't turn back. You wish you had it easy. You wish you knew what it was like to know who you are at a young age, what you wanted to be, because you were never quite sure.
Very nice. Thank you for that. Any more volunteers? Any more? Anybody? Okay, so now we're gonna move over to some more live performances, and our first performer will be B. Fortune.
Good night, good night, good night, good night. Big up yourselves for coming out. My name is B. Fortune. I'm going to do some original music for you guys. It is definitely cold. I'm a songwriter from Brooklyn. You can follow me on all the platforms at b.fortune. Your support is free and appreciated. This is some R&B. I hope you guys can get into it. You can go ahead with the first track. I remember the first time my baby put his money on me, all his money on me, yeah. I looked into his eyes and knew I could do it cause his money on me, all his money on me. Now I had real plans for us, real life, real love, real trust, good times, and a whole damn truck full of babies named after us. But hard times came way too soon, so young to know how to maneuver around love when it's in full bloom. Oh my, and it don't stop, oh it keeps on going. We're on top, the next moment it slows, but it comes back, and that's what you gotta know is it comes back when it's yours, yeah. So be patient, there's no need to be hasty. Creation, don't you know God is taking his sweet time? I'm with what will be mine, cause I remember the first time my baby put his money on me, all his money on me. I looked into his eyes and knew I could do it cause his money on me, yeah. I remember the first time my baby put his money on me, yeah. I took the money and flipped it, I brought it back 1, 2, and 3 times. I remember the first time my baby put his money on me, yeah. I took the money and flipped it, I brought it back 1, 2, and 3 times. But things changed so fast, and didn't nobody know. I broke on the inside and hope it didn't show. I said that I was ready, and I wasn't though. Now me just off it one and put on the show. Don't nobody know how it really feel from the inside of me, trying to keep it real. When it's going down, there's no one else around. And now I know that it don't stop. Oh, it keeps on going and we on top. The next moment it slows, but it comes back. And that's what you gotta know is it comes back when it's yours, yeah. So be patient, situation. Don't you know God is taking his sweet time with what is gonna be mine next? Cause, oh, I remember the first time my baby put his money on me. Yes, I took the money and flipped it. I brought it back 1, 2, and 3 times. Oh, I remember the first time my baby put his money on me. Yeah, I took the money and flipped it. I brought it back 1, 2, and 3 times. Man, I gotta remember it's all to help me grow. Gotta stop letting this stress get the best of me. Don't stop, I keep getting mad, I keep feeling sad. Memories just don't live like good people do. 'Cause I remember you, I remember me. We was always together, they call us rice and peas. Now I'm doing me, and he's in some love. I'm just happy he's home when we cut it up. I'm just happy he's home when we cut it up. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm just happy he's home when we cut it up. Alright, you go straight to the next one. Woo! Hey, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, I ain't never met no one like you, yeah, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I ain't never met no one like you, yes, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I just wanna change your life, I just wanna make it right. I can tell you've been through some things, I can tell that you be up all night. I don't wanna reminisce, cause we already been through this. I don't wanna chat and sip, I don't wanna react when I should be deactivating my chip. Oh, determination, motivation, inspiration keep me lit. I'm inspired by the moments that I try not to forget. I've been tainted, I done fainted, I've been hurt and I've been sick. Just from thinking too much, drinking, smoking, herb, no cigarettes. I ain't never met no one like you. Yes, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I ain't never met no one like you. Yeah, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I put my armor on, tear my armor strong. I can't feel a thing, I can't tell what's wrong. I ain't got no feelings, all my feelings gone. I took all them shits and put them in this song. Do it every night, do it till it's right. Do it instead of talking to friends, cause I don't wanna fight. No, Lord, just keep my shine, hold it really bright. Stay with me throughout the day, the way you be with me at night. Oh, I ain't never met no one like you. Oh, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I ain't never met no one like you. Yeah, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, and I ain't never met no one like you. Yes, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I ain't never met no one like you. Yes, I put that on everything, I put that on everything. He said, I just wanna change your life. He said, I just wanna make it right. I can tell you been through some things. I can tell that you be up all night. I don't wanna reminisce, cause we already been through this. I don't wanna chat and sip, I don't wanna react when I should be deactivating my chip. Oh, yeah, I put my armor on, yeah, and tear my armor strong. I can't feel a thing, I can't tell what's wrong. Oh, I don't care what's wrong. Cause I ain't never met no one like you. Yeah, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I ain't never met no one like you. Oh, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I ain't never met no one like you. Yes, I put that on everything, I put that on everything, I ain't never met no one like you. Yeah, I put that on everything, I put that on everything. Thank you guys for listening to it. It's one of my favorite songs, just called Money Up. Can't find it nowhere, but that's alright. Money up, money down, still the same bitch. Walking around and riding around, still the same shit. Niggas older on the corner, but they the same crips. All the haters gather around cause they on the same dicks. I got fire in my blood, that's that fake shit. Look, I made another song, this the latest. Bitch, I'm broke, but I feel like I can make it. Cause I don't choke it when I want it, I'ma take it. Up a couple notches and get my bitches brand new watches and get my niggas brand new rocks and put them all in matching socks. Cause I'm about to make a movie, it's about to be a doozy. And I don't wanna disrespect, but niggas keep watching how I flex. Like the money up, money up, money down, still the same bitch. Walking around or riding around, still the same shit. Niggas older, they in a corner, but they the same crib. All the haters don't gather around cause they on the same, yeah, yeah. Money up, money down, still the same bitch. Walking around or riding around, still the same shit. Niggas older on the corner, but they the same cribs. All the haters gather around cause they on the same, yeah. I don't like how you're talking to me, so talk to me nice. Keep a rollie in my future on some matching eyes. Niggas happy, we celebrating, we wasting rides. Shit was fire, fuck it, I'ma go on and say it twice. I said I don't like how you talk to me, so talk to me nice. Keep a rollie in my future on some matching eyes. Niggas happy, we celebrating, we wasting rice. Niggas happy, we celebrating, we wasting rice. I got 101, I'm tipping creators tonight. I came in the place to have fun, so bitch don't you fuck up the vibe. Bitch you can't fuck with the vibe, fire coming out from inside. My beating is teaching you, fuck it, I'm eating you. Let me get sauce on the side with fries. Money up, money down, still the same bitch. Yeah, walking around or riding around, still the same shit. Oh, niggas older, they in a corner, but they the same crib. All the haters don't gather around cause they on the same, yeah, yeah. Money up, money down, still the same bitch. Walking around or riding around, still the same shit. Niggas older on the corner, but they the same crib. All the haters don't gather around cause they on the same, yeah, yeah. Money up, money down, same bitch. Walking around or riding around, it's still the same shit. Niggas older, they in a corner, but they the same cribs. All the haters don't gather around cause they on the same, yeah, yeah. Thank y'all for listening, thank y'all for listening. Thank you, my name is B. Fortune. Don't forget to follow me and support. It's great, appreciate it.
That was Lynn Karen. I'm from Hong Kong. I'm gonna be performing 2 cover songs tonight. The first one's gonna be a Korean song called Love Wins Over IU. I'm so nervous, oh my gosh.
Dearest, darling, my universe, my it overflowed. Took it so far to keep you close. I was afraid to leave you all wrong. I said I'd catch you if you fall, and if they laugh the fucking mall. And then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, just so you can take advantage of me. And tell me how it feels sitting up there, feeling so high, but so far away to hold me. You know I'm the one to put you up there, a name in the sky. Does it ever get lonely? Thinking you can live without me, thinking you can live without me. Maybe I'm the one to put you up there. I don't know why. Yeah, you gave love about 100 tries, just running from the demons in your mind. And I took yours and made it mine. I didn't notice cause my love was blind. I said I'd catch you if you fall, and if they laugh then fucking more. And then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, just so you can take advantage of me. Tell me how it feels sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one to put you up there, name in the sky. Does it ever get lonely? Thinking you can live without me, thinking you can live without me. Baby, I'm the one to put you up there. I don't know why. Yeah, you don't have to say just what you did. I already know. I have to go and find out from them. I think I said the wrong words. You don't have to say just what you did. I already know. I have to go and find out from them. So tell me how it feels. Tell me how it feels sitting up there, feeling so high, but so far away to hold me. You know I'm the one to put you up there, name in the sky. Does it ever get lonely? Thinking you can live without me, thinking you can live without me. Baby, I'm the one to put you up there. I don't know why. Thinking you can live without me, live without me. Baby, I'm the one to put you up there. I don't know why.
Beautiful. Okay, next performer will be Dayanna Larios. Come on up.
Hi guys, so my name is Dayanna. I'm based in the Bronx. I'm a musical theater actress. So I got this opportunity to just practice a song because I'm going to be doing it at my showcase next Wednesday at the Green Room 42. And so I want to present to you guys.
Yay!
I won't wear makeup on Thursday. I'm sick of covering up. I'm tired of feeling so broken. I'm tired of falling in love. You know, sometimes I feel anxious, sometimes I'm down on my knees, sometimes I try to embrace all my insecurities. So I won't wear makeup on Thursday, 'cause who I am is enough. And there are many things that I could change so slightly, but why would I succumb to something so unlike me? I was always taught to just be myself. Don't change for anyone. I wanna laugh, don't wanna cry, don't want these tears inside my eyes. Don't wanna wake up and feel insecure. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, I wanna feel love inside my hands again. I just wanna feel beautiful. I just wanna feel beautiful. I'll wear my sweatpants on Thursday. feel beautiful. I just wanna feel beautiful. I won't wear makeup on Thursday, 'cause who I am is enough. I wanna laugh, don't wanna cry, don't want these tears inside my eyes. Don't wanna wake up and feel insecure. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, I wanna feel love inside my hands. Yeah, I just wanna feel beautiful. I just wanna feel beautiful. I just wanna feel beautiful. I can go and read your mind. Think about your dumb face all the time. Living in your glass house, I'm outside. Looking in the big blue eyes. Did it just to hurt me, make me cry? I'm outside. You're an idiot. Now I'm sure. Now I'm positive. I should go and warn her. Ooh, dang, you're thinking she's so cool. Kicking back on your house, being lost from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. What you do to get you off? Taking up her hair like, oh my gosh. Taking up your shirt, I did that once or twice, but I know it all fuck off. Way to think I like her, she's so fun. Way to think I hate her, I'm not that evolved. I'm sorry, she's missing. Sad, sad boy, not my business. I should go ahead and warn her. Ooh, dang, you think she's so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. You got me thinking she's so cool, but I know what I know when you're just another dude. Ooh, that's so true. Made it out alive, but I think I lost it, so that I was fine. Said it from my coffin. Remember how I died when you started walking? That's my life, that's my life. Outward of a fight, taking up my earrings. Don't you know the vibe? Don't you know the feeling? You should spend the night. Catch me on your ceiling. That's your prize. That's your prize. Well, there you think she's so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making nice from across the room. Oh, that's so true. Oh, you got me thinking she's so cool, but I know what I know when you're just another dude. Oh, that's so true.
amazing. Thank you for that. So that concludes our show for tonight. We will still have more time if you would like to purchase any art, look at any art, get a tarot reading maybe. But I'm gonna ask Autumn to come up and say a few words, because she basically put all this together. So proud of you. Congrats.
Thank you so much. I want to say thank you so much to our lovely host. My mother. Love you. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for joining us tonight. This went way better than I ever anticipated, and I'm just so thankful for all of you for being here and just wanting to share this time and space tonight. I'm so happy, I don't even have the words to express it. I want to say a special thank you to our artists and our performers that came here tonight. Please give them a round. You guys are so amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. That was really good. And then another shout out to our artists, our vendors. Shout out to our DJ for the night, Jiraiya. And a very, very, very huge thank you to my friends and family who came here to help just set up and facilitate all of this. Thank you to Sakura for being here tonight. Working at Sixth Student Station, they helped. We collaborated on the design that you see over there. Super amazing artists, very, very talented. Please support their work. And I just want to say thank you so much to the audience. Again, you guys. I'm just so grateful, and yeah, thank you so much.
It's not over yet. We still got about an hour at the venue, so buy some art. Thank you guys. Network.